Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. We've got Brittany, Troy, and Nancy. Thank you all for being here. Happy late Memorial Day. I hope you all had a very relaxing and good Memorial Day. I know I spent most of my weekend out in the middle of Timbuktu, which makes me happy. I would have liked it a little bit warmer, but can't get everything, you know? It is what it is. It is Michigan. And Brittany's on her way back to home. All right. I suspect that your property was doing good. One of these days in Memorial Weekend, we'll meet up again. But, yeah. One of these days, we'll get there. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for being early, Nancy and Troy. And, Ray! Great to see you on here, Ray. Oh, good. Looks good and sounds good. Well, thank you. By the way, I got the chat fixed. I spent probably a good 30 minutes trying to figure it out, but now I have backed up. I've got a backup situation so that if ever I goof up anything, I'll have it fixed in a jiffy. I'm learning. I'm learning. So, Ray, did you have a good Memorial Day? Nancy, did you? Troy, did you all have a good Memorial Day? Or Memorial Weekend? However that is. By the way, I have not been able to catch Captain Jack's lives, but is he planning on coming back to Tuesdays during the day or doing live streams? Does anybody know? And Ivan's here, yay! And you know what? It was chilly outside, so I turned off my fan. Well, it was kind of windy, I should say. So I turned off my fan, but I think it needs to come back on. I think all my electronics are heating up the house. Alright, resituate here. There we go. Not sure about Captain Jack's lives. Alright. Well, we'll just kind of see how it goes. I keep seeing blurbs pop up and it's in the middle of something and I'm like, I'll go look at that next, and next never comes. Ray says his was kind of relaxing. Week traveling. Yep, that's good. Ray, I did on Thursday, I think it was, no, Friday. On Friday, I seen a clip. I believe it was you, because I have not met you yet, but I believe it was a clip with you and Jeff and Jimmy Boy. Or maybe it was Dennis. I don't know. But I know who Dennis is, and I know who Jeff is, so I'm thinking it was you. And I think you had your dog on your lap. So, I did see that one before the weekend. My weekend was pretty much out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by friends, bonfires all day long, camp food all weekend long. No traveling to Arby's, thank God, and no traveling really to anywhere. Once we got to the middle of the woods, stayed right there, didn't move until Sunday. Sunday we went out to a favorite pizza place, and then that was it. Yeah, the mosquitoes were massively out this weekend. They were out so thick up north. They could have picked me up and carried me away. It's crazy. My protector Diego. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's what it was. You are correct. I couldn't recall everything, but I was like, hey, I think that's Ray. So, anyways, yeah, yesterday was the nicest day of the whole weekend, but I spent it traveling. I had a quad that I had hooked up to the back of, let me see if, this never works out well for me, but let me see if I can pull it up. I should have had that prepared for this live stream, but I didn't think about it until right now. All right, where did my icons go? Let's see if I can pull this up. Nope, hold on. There we go. See if I can get it. So this weekend, my van was towing a quad up north. Ivan, did you have a good weekend? Let's see, does Canada do Memorial Day weekend? I don't think so. But I don't know. I'm not very good with Canada's holidays. So, fill me in, Ivan. But yeah, we towed up a quad up north. And so yesterday I dropped it off and drove home from up north. So it was busy. Yeah, the group that we camp up with has dune buggies, quads, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, any kind of, yeah, and we camp on a 2-track, so it is always fun. Ooh, repairing a 0-turn mower. That is one type of lawnmower I have never worked on. I've worked on several different riding lawnmowers, but not a 0-turn. And I don't plan on working on any more riding lawnmowers at all because I don't have no grass to cut no more. The beautiful thing about living in a van. No more grass cutting, no more shoveling snow. Yeah, buddy. Your foot is still sore. Canada do Victory Day the weekend before. Okay, good to know. Oh, geez. A hayfield? Yeah, the house that I used to, my last house that I owned, the backyard was like 3 strips with a riding lawnmower. And then I had like a side yard and then a front yard. And the side and front yard never really grew very fast. But the backyard, as soon as I cut it, I feel like it would grow like 12 inches overnight. Ridiculous amount of grass. Crazy amount of grass. But, so it always annoyed me that that turned into like a massive hayfield, and then the front and the side, I didn't need to cut it that often. So I always hated jumping on the riding lawnmower just to do 3 passes and not do the rest. So it was like, do I let this go out of control and then do the front and the side at the same time? Or, you know, normally that's what I did because I really didn't care. Let's see. Went through was my fuel filter, so I replaced it. I believe the problem is this solved my problem. Awesome. Enjoyed every Saturday doing the summer. Huh? Right, my house actually, my daughter bought it. My middle daughter, she bought the house. Her, my grandson, and her boyfriend live in that house. So that is their house now, and my grandson will be raised in that house unless they sell it and move on. I don't know, but yep, I'm houseless. And I don't regret it. I don't care to pay the property tax. I don't care to do the lawn. I mean, I liked cutting the grass. I really did enjoy cutting the grass. And even after I moved out and they bought it, I'd still go over there and cut the grass sometimes. But I've backed away from that now. But yeah, I liked cutting grass. I hated shoveling the snow. Hated it. But, yep. So, my house is this. So, yeah, I don't ever have to worry about that stuff. So, I've played around with the zero turn once or twice, but I've never really done much with the zero. Oh wow, you must have a lot of property, Ray. The house that I had previous to the one that I just sold a couple years ago, I had a half of acre. So it took me about an hour. Ah, Michelle and Jim. Jim's editing, his favorite thing to do. Welcome, Michelle. How was your Memorial Day, Michelle? We were just getting ready to do some trivia. We were just kind of talking about the weekend and, Linda! Hi, Linda! You know, when I first moved into my half acre, we had just a push mower, and it would take a couple hours for that half an acre. But then I seen a riding lawnmower on the side of the road, and we bought one. 2 acres, but lots of trees to cut around. Yeah, that takes a lot. Oh, Charlie Grace, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Awesome! We got a big group tonight. I love it. We are just getting ready to do some trivia. Awesome. What state are you in these days, Charlie? Let's see. State of confusion. Sometimes that's everyone. Illinois is heading northward. All right. All right, first trivia. Oh, that cut off my name. Huh? All right. Anyways, true or false? In Sweden, it is common to greet everyone with a kiss on the cheek. I need to fix that. Do I dare fix it on? Oh, Kevin! Welcome, Kevin! I'm trying to fix something just really quickly. We'll see if it works. Hopefully I don't screw up anything, but we'll see. Oh. Nope. That's not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. Woohoo! Get a little nervous trying to fix things. Alright. Let me go up here to the chat. So, I know that Kevin just got in here. So, true or false, in Sweden it is common to greet everyone with a kiss on the cheek. And we got true, we got false, we got true, we got true, we got true, we got false, we got true. Oh, we got false. Check that. Oh, people are finding the emojis. Of course, it's Nancy. Love it, love it. It's probably the best thing I ever did for the chat, right? And the answer is false. Swedes typically greet with a handshake or a nod, which I thought that was custom. So, that would have been true. But I was wrong. All right. Let's go on to the next one. All right. Next one. True or false, in Argentina, eating with your hands, like pizza or sandwich, is considered improper. If we go to a restaurant, my dad will eat French fries with a fork. Boggles my mind. French fries are like a hand food. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. We got true, true, false, true. Oh, false, false. Well, I'm glad you guys are liking the emoji things. We got true. You from Russia, Susie? Nope. And Nancy's like, yeah, I don't know. Do I look or sound like I'm from Russia, Ray? I don't know. Does your dad eat potato chips? He does eat potato chips, but he does eat them with his hand. No fork on that. That'd be really hard. Yep, nope, not with a fork. We got false. Even with chicken tenders, he'll eat chicken tenders. He'll cut up a chicken tender and eat it with the fork. It is funny. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, it's true. Many locals use utensils even for finger foods. Yep, no, I was born and raised here in Michigan. I'm a Michigander. Born and raised. Just travel everywhere else. And I've actually thought about traveling to Russia, but I'm scared to travel to Russia, so. I'd like to see some of the sights, but that's one place I don't think I will ever go. Robert! Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my dad puts like gravy or lots of ketchup on his. So, definitely, I mean, some places he does that. Some other places he doesn't, and he still eats it with a fork. That's awesome. I grew up all over Michigan, so. All right, let's see. Next one. Clicky, clicky. True or false, in Iceland, tipping is expected in restaurants. We got false, 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 true, true, false. I would love to go to Iceland. They have like, if I remember right, they have ice hotels, like igloos that are made out of ice, and you go in. They have bars, you go in and drink. But I don't know if that's true, but it looked pretty cool. False. Sounds cold. Yes, I know. I would have to get some pretty dang cold gear. I would have to get the heated vest, the hoodie, the jackets, the socks. I got the heated socks, but I'd have to get the heated jacket and all that. Nancy, Iceland is not on your list? There's some pretty cool things I've seen over in Iceland, but and the answer is false. Tipping is not customary. Service is included. Yeah, yep, there you go. Greenland has a summer. I don't think Iceland has a summer. Like, I think it's cold all year round. I could be wrong, though. I'm not very educated about the worldly tour places. True or false? South Africa using the word now can mean later. That would be very confusing. We got true, true, oops, true, false, false, true, true. Ah. Iceland does have 4 seasons? Okay. Then I'll go there in the summer. We got false. And the answer is true. Now means is soon, and just now is later. So confusing. But then again, I guess they're accustomed to it, so they're familiar with it. All right, let's go to, let's change subjects. Let's see. Tell my kids now. Yeah. I think when my kids were growing up, I always tried to tell them later, and then sometimes later would never work. So later really meant never. Sometimes. True or false? Pigs can't look up to the sky. We got false. We got false. false, false, true. I was waiting for you, Nancy. Ah, true, true, true. I figured Nancy had to find the pics. Alright, I think everyone answered. And the answer is true. Their necks do not allow it. Like, their necks do not go up. They pretty much nose to the ground. Eat everything in sight. Alright. I found a really crazy one. Yeah, go watch a pig sometimes. You'll never see them go up high. They just go kind of straight. Okay. Warning! Don't try this. Uh-oh. What happened? My chat's not going. Did I freeze? Alright, true or false? Banging your head against the wall burns 150 calories. What happened to my chat again? Alright, are we frozen? Well, you just turned it off? Nope. True, true. Not frozen. Okay. Ah. What happened? You're not posting in the chat window. Yep, I am. After 10 minutes, you pass out. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The question is, true or false? Banging your head on the wall or against the wall burns 150 calories. It depends on how long you do it. Don't do it at all, right? Don't do it, or Robert. Sorry, Robert. Don't do it. Yeah, I can't get, I don't know why it's not popping up, but the question is, true or false? Banging your head against a wall burns 150 calories an hour. We got true, false. I know, Ray. I don't know what happened. Let me do some... Okay, well, that one popped up. So maybe there was just something with that. I don't know. Maybe YouTube blocked it? Oh, I bet you that's what it was. YouTube probably blocked it. Oh, I bet you that's what it was. I bet you I'm gonna get a warning on that. Ha! Hang on a second, let me check something. I bet you... Yep. Uh-oh. Hang on. Yeah, I've seen some of them signs. I bet you that... Yeah, I bet you that's why YouTube blocked it. Dang it all. Anyways, the answer is true, but seriously, don't try it. I did it again. I found a trivia question that wasn't allowed on YouTube. Uh-oh. Oopsie. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like being the boss. Nowadays, I really wouldn't. Gross alert. True or false? A cockroach can live for weeks without a head. That actually made my skin crawl. That wasn't a good question. We got false. We got false. We got false. We got true. 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 Yeah, all the rest of my questions are coming through, so I bet you that's what it was. YouTube did not like my question. We'll see what it comes through tomorrow. Oh, that's Michelle. Michelle's getting into it now. It sounds like a zombie question. Oh. What's not to like? Oh, I was talking about the question earlier about banging your head. YouTube probably blocked that. because all my rest of this stuff is coming up. So I'll get a little notification tonight or tomorrow. It's not the first time I found a question. Normally, though, it pops up in red and shows it's like deleted or held or blocked, but this time it didn't do it. So, interesting. Anyways, answer is true. It dies from thirst, not of decapitation. Ugh. No, thank you. I don't even want to know. We do not like cockroaches. Alright, we'll go to a fun one. True or false? The invention of cotton candy was by a dentist. True. 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 Well, you're all united on this. True. How many people love cotton candy? Oh. I think they must have changed the ingredients into it or something, but the cotton candy used to taste really good. Nowadays, it's just, You think he was from Australia? Huh. I like it, but not love it. Small dosage, yep. Yep, I just like small dosage nowadays. The old cotton candy, I definitely could eat the whole bag. Carnival food, yummy. Elephant ears, oh my god, yes. Elephant ears, cotton candy. Mm-hmm. You used to have a machine to make it? Oh my gosh, Troy. You just might have a bigger sweet tooth than I do. And that is hard to believe. I actually, years ago, I used to own a 4-pound chocolate fondue set. Wasn't by choice. I was given that for a Christmas present. I did not want one, nor did I really ever. I used it maybe twice, and then I got rid of it. But, oh, wow. Yeah. 4 pounds of chocolate fondue, just too much. And the answer is true. Go figure, a dentist invented it. How insane is that? A gift from the dentist, yeah. Yeah, have some more candy so you can come back. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. True or false? The dots over the lowercase I in J is called a tittle? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I I have never heard that before, but then again, true, true. False, it's a dot. I'm with you, Linda. Right there. I'm right there with you. True, true. Job security. Oh, oh, that's funny. Yes. We got true. Anything with a name has a job, right? True. Oh. Oh. Now, did I looked actually, let me look really quickly because Duff and Tammy didn't come on, and I looked earlier to see if they were going live, and I just realized what time it was, and if they're going live, um, nope. Okay, it might help if I hit the right button on my phone. But as far as I know, they're not going live. Where are they? Alright, it does not say anything about that. So, do y'all want to keep going? By the way, the answer is true. Imagine that. It really does have a name. Is that not crazy? I have never heard of that name before, but hey, it's actually a thing. So do y'all want to keep going? I mean, I got 18 pages of trivia. Ah. Let's see. Troy, you can't make it till midnight. You be sleeping. 11:30, you be bloop. True or false? In Japan, it is considered rude to tip in a restaurant. We got true. We got true. We got true. 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 Alright, I think everyone answered. It is so nice outside today. And the answer is true. Tipping can be seen as disrespectful. Like, is it disrespecting the restaurant that's paying the server? Yeah, I know. I'm like, so is it disrespecting the server or the restaurant? Like, I feel like it would be the restaurant. I don't know. I had jobs before that, when I worked in the automotive, I worked at one place that it was actually, if somebody tipped me and I accepted it, like, I could lose my job. Ray, you're leaving to New Hampshire this weekend for about a week? Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the day that I can travel, and I really want to do all the East Coast. I have not been I haven't been on the East Coast other than New Jersey, and then I went to New York for Niagara Falls. That's the only place I've been. Other than that, I haven't been anywhere on that side, and I'm looking forward to it one day. Are you doing it for pleasure? I hope. Big burp and a nod. Yeah, I could see that in Japan, burping would be probably a no-no. I don't know. I feel like they're like proper primp kind of thing, you know? All right. True or false? In Italy, it is common to drink cappuccinos after 12 p.m. I feel like, let's see, I think it's because they're very much about the honor in Japan. It has to do with giving you food, the value, what you pay for it. It is polite to leave your food, it is also polite to leave food on your plate. It is also polite to leave food on your plate. Oh, wow. Oh, Ray, I am so sorry. We got true, false, 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 false. That is interesting, Michelle. Ivan's like, I don't know. Well, Ray, we'll keep you in our prayers. That's not a fun trip. Now, if I remember right, you're already on the east side. So you don't have a far trip to go. Because I feel like... No. Phil was in New Jersey. No, Phil was in New York. You're in New Jersey. I think. Ow. By leaving food on your plate, you indicate you have been well fed. If you finish your food, they will bring you more. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. No, no, no. Oh, Ohio. You're in Ohio. Okay. Yeah, so that's a trip. And the answer is false. Italians typically only drink cappuccinos in the morning. West Virginia last week. Wow. You are just traveling all of the East Coast, aren't you? This is a good time to do it, though. West Virginia and Virginia, beautiful states. West Virginia's got some really gorgeous mountains. I love West Virginia and Virginia. Ah. Here's an odd one. Oops. True or false, in India, it is respectful to eat with your left hand. We had 2 different exchange students that lived with us from Japan. Oh, that would have been cool. I would have loved that. And that is so true. And plus, most of the ingredients in our foods are so unhealthy. So we got false, true, whoops, false. Right here, right, it is very beautiful. Weather is terrible. 6 out of 8 days. Oh. Ugh. False. Linda, I think he said he was leaving next week. Oh, you may be leaving. So it's not a true. False. Oh my. False. The left hand is considered unclean. What happens if you're a left-hander? My daughter was a left-hander. Interesting. speaking of Russia, true or false? In Russia, smiling at a stranger is considered suspicious. Don't you smile at me. What are you up to? True? I think I'd be in a lot of trouble. True, true, true. I mean, I don't know about you. Where did it go? There we go. Got fault. The answer is true. It is reserved for close acquaintances. Interesting. Alright. Let's they use their left. Interesting. True or false? There is more plastic flamingos in the US than real flamingos. We got false. We got true. 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 False. True. True. Why is it whenever you see pink flamingos, whether they're plastic or real, or or not plastic or real, but plastic or icons of flamingos. One leg is down and one leg is up. Do they always just stand on one leg? I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've even seen a real pink flamingo. Very true, Linda. And most of them are. I never thought about that, but yes. Or a friend of mine, and I can't remember what year, maybe it was when she turned 60 or 65. Maybe it was 60. I don't know. Somebody put a ton of plastic pink flamingos all in her yard because of the year that she, or how old she was. And I've never heard of that tradition before, but apparently it's a thing. So I don't know. Anyways, the answer is true. I can't even think of what state would have pink flamingos other than zoos. Because I don't think I ever seen any in Florida. And I didn't spend a lot of time on the water in California. A plastic one? Or a real one? In the Keys? I'm trying to think. I seen a lot of chickens, and I had a chicken on, or a rooster on my, oh my gosh. He jumped up on my hood of my van. It was crazy. A plastic one. We have seen real flamingos in Florida. They stand on one leg to conserve body heat and energy. Huh, I did not know that. Thank you for the info. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember seeing any in Florida. There was a lot of chickens everywhere. In the stores. Like, oh my goodness, they were everywhere in Key West. All over the place. Huh. Alright. True or false, if I can speak. Humans can breathe and swallow at the same time. Oh. Yeah, when we were in the Keys, we went to Fort Zachary a lot. We spent a lot of time there. But I don't think we seen any. Huh. We got true, false, false, false. Oh, peacocks are very loud. Yes. In Florida, my friends, they live in Denellen, and there is a place that has a bunch of peacocks. Oh my gosh, they were so loud. It was insane. How early in the morning, I think they're actually louder than chickens. It is insane. False. Brittany, I believe you have tried it. False. Oh, oh my gosh. All right, Ray, we'll be here. Oh my gosh. Please don't try it anymore. The answer is false. We physically can't do both at once. Phil should be here for this one, but he's not here. Watch, he'll come in after I say this one. True or false, most wasabi served in restaurants is real wasabi. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but false, true, false, true. Wasabi, isn't that green stuff that you eat with sushi? False. I'm gonna bust out laughing if Phil comes in. I think there we go. I don't. Yes, and it's so hot. I have never technically eaten sushi, so yeah, I'm real leery about that. I like medium heat. I like it that it's hot, but it has flavor. So. And plus, I don't like fish, and I definitely don't want to eat raw fish. I know there is a certain sushi that is not fish. I would try that, but I'm very leery about where I try it. I want somebody that knows what they're doing to go with me. I think it's hot anyways. I'm sure it's not too, not like, I think it's hot anyways. I'm sure it's not too like horseradish. And I think everyone answered, and the answer is false. It is usually horseradish plus green food dye. So there you go. Troy, I'm so sorry. Oh, oh, Brittany, and you've never grown out of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny, Brittany. Brittany, do you have your earbuds in, or can Troy hear this? Are you referring to the horseradish, Michelle, or to Brittany? Troy can hear. My headphones are almost dead. Okay. I probably never had the real stuff. Yeah, I've never had, so I know that. All right. So, true or false? The shortest war in history lasted 8 days. So, everybody in the chat, Brittany's husband is named Troy, my son-in-law. So, he is probably the one driving. And he's a big history person. False, true, true. Yes, he's driving. I figured so. True. Ooh. Let's see. Ray said that he was leaving for a minute, so I think, and I don't know if Ivan is still around. There is a 7-day war. Give it a few more seconds to see if, oh, there's faults. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know that horseradish, I mean, that's hot. But I did not know that that could be interchanged like that. I don't know. Like I said, I've never had the other, so I've had horseradish. All right. The answer is false. It lasted 38 minutes. Angolo, and Zanzibar War. I have no idea where that was or any info on that, but 38 minutes. That's a pretty short war. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Wow, 38 minutes, I mean. 38 minutes. That was like enough to draw a weapon and then say, okay, we're done. I don't know. Well, I'm glad you're back, Ray. Just in time for the next question. True or false? In Thailand, it is offensive to touch someone on the head. Don't you be touching no one on the head. True, 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 true. We got true. Give it just a go. False. I watch another YouTuber. I mean, not lately, I haven't been, but there for a while, I was watching another YouTuber that lived here in the United States and then moved over in Thailand. And he was talking about how much, like, you could eat out on less than $5 a day. It seems to be so cheap over in Thailand. It is crazy how different priced stuff is from over there. What? There's an icon. What kind of icon is that, Brittany? Oh my gosh. Brittany would probably be saying, it's offensive to touch somebody's feet. Alright. So the answer is true. The head is considered sacred. um, True or false? You should always take your shoes off before entering a home in South Korea. Huh. True? Whoops. True. That's a good question, Brittany. Like, how do you cut someone's hair if you're not allowed to touch their head? Probably is, Michelle. True. True. Yeah, I know it to be true in Japan too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Up north, when I was visiting, when I was up in the middle of the woods, there's a group of us, and one of the girls just had a baby like 4 months old. So I got to hold a little 4 month old, and he's so cute. He's got these baby blue eyes with red hair, like small blotches of red hair. He was so cute. That was weird. All right. It's always fun to hold somebody else's babies. It was such a happy baby, too. All right. So it's true. It is standard custom to take your shoes off before entering a house, someone's home. All right, true or false? In France, greeting people with a hug is more common than a kiss on the cheek. Oh, grandma gets a break, huh? Oh, whoops. False. 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 I think we've lost Ray. Ray and Kevin, I think, are gone. True. False. Oh, Ray. Did I say Ray? I think I meant to say Ivan. I'm sorry. I know you were here. You were answering. I think Ivan and Kevin. Oof. I'm out of it, I guess. We have false. And the answer is false. Cheek kissing, I don't even know how to pronounce that, is the norm. Ivan, are you lurking in the back? Okay, let's see. We'll change it up a little bit. Peek baby. Oh. True or false? Tires are made entirely of rubber. um, false, 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 false. 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 Oh. Yeah, something like that, right? Or, I mean, gosh darn it, Ivan. Oh my goodness. I don't know what is going on with me. I had too much fresh air this weekend. I don't know. Oh my goodness. False. They also contain steel, fabric, and other materials. I have seen too many people riding on bare tires with the steel sticking out of it. It is crazy. And so prayers, most definitely, Ivan. Oh my goodness. True or false? The Ford Model T only came in black. True, true, true. We got true, 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 true. False. Whoa, Robert's going against the grain. And the answer is false. The original came in several colors, but black became standard. Oh. Yeah, he went against the grain. True or false? Most car batteries last between 10 and 15 years. Oh. We got false. We got false. The false, mine is 8 years old. Wow. False. False. But yeah, false. Anybody got big plans for this week? I gotta get back in the swing of the routine here, that's for sure. Alright, I think everyone answered. No. There we go. False. Now I think everyone answered. And the answer is false. They usually last 3 to 5 years. You can get more out of it, but you really have to baby them. All the driving you didn't do, Brittany? True or false, cars in Japan are right-hand drives? Tomorrow, I better get busy, get my things done. Well, yeah, if you're meeting your, was it your brother that was coming from California? We got true, 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 true. I actually got all my van cleaned up from this weekend because when I go up north, I'm in the back country, so dust everywhere, smoke from the bonfires, everything in my van smells like smoke. So I have to clean it, and all the sand and dirt come in my van, so I have to clean that. So I did that all day yesterday. So now it's just work on videos and get back in the groove. We got true and we got false, and I don't know. So I gotta get video done tomorrow. Most likely be here on Saturday. Yeah, because driving from California, that's a hike. I've done it. So, true or false, cars in Japan are right. Oh my goodness, right-hand drives. Oh, my weekend was amazing. It was a little chilly, but it was out in the middle of nowhere. We just did bonfires, chit chat with a bunch of people, relaxing. I tell you, Friday when we got up there, it was really hard for me to not want to take my parents out to eat or Arby's or figure out what I was doing at what time. I kept looking at my watch and I'd go wander around because I didn't know what to do with myself. But yeah, yep, this weekend was kind of chilly up north. So, but it was good. Lots of bonfires, good conversations, met some new people, hung out with some old friends that I hadn't seen over the winter. They go down to Florida. And I didn't get to see them this year because I didn't go to Florida. So, yeah, it was nice, relaxing, lots of bonfires, lots of camp food, you know, over the campfire. We had cooked our food. It's always good. Always good. Took a little to unwind. Yeah. I was so used to, like, Friday, I'm like, oh, I gotta get my parents out. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta make sure they, you know. And it's like, no, I'm in the middle of the woods. Not my turn. So, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I wish it was a little bit warmer, but it's Michigan. What can you do? All right. So, back to the answer. And it is true. Yeah, because for me too, I mean, I have been doing this routine since October. Yeah, October, I've been doing this routine. And I get maybe one day off or a half a day because I leave like Saturday midday and then I come back Sunday midday. So, you know, there's always me driving restaurants or doctor's appointments or whatever. And this weekend, my van parked in one spot and stayed there from Friday to Sunday. So, it was nice. It was definitely nice. I'm hoping it went really well. My parents did really well. My mom's daughters stepped in and helped and, you know, checked on them and everything. So I'm hoping to do that again for 4th of July weekend, to get away and spend some time with my grandson, because Amy's really needing some grandson time. I haven't spent a lot of time with my grandson like I normally do in the summer. So I'm really looking forward to that one. So that'll be 4th of July weekend. All right, Brittany, we'll be here. True or false? Formula One cars can go faster than a commercial airplane. There's both a Troy's. Both Troy's like airplanes. Big time. False, false, false. Yeah, Brittany, if you got this one wrong, you're in lots of trouble. faults. And Nancy. Yeah, I'm you know, for the faults, for the winter I don't do much, but for the summer I try to like to get away a little bit more. And my mom can drive. It's just limited on where she drives. So, and dealing with oxygen is really hard. Doing it by yourself, let alone dealing with somebody that uses a walker. All that kind of stuff. Huh. All right. Let's see. We'll give it a couple more seconds and see if Ivan answers. He's been popping in and out, so we'll see. And then Robert, see if they jump in. And the answer is false. Planes are much faster. I would hope so. Since how they can go from here to Florida in like 3 hours. You can't drive 3 hours. Formula One, I don't think could do that either. Not unless there was absolutely no traffic. But even still. All right. We'll jump around. True or false, it is illegal to whistle in public in New York City. False, false. I couldn't imagine whistling would bother anybody over all the honking and cars and music from cars. False, false, true. I mean, New York City is probably so loud with traffic and people honking. Like, I don't know. False. I think everyone answered on that one. The answer is false, but no noise ordinance applies. So that must be for like loud music. I don't know. This one cracks me up. True or false? It's illegal to die in the House of Parliament in the UK. Like, if you die in the Parliament, they're gonna put you in prison? Like, what? They're gonna arrest you? I mean, oh, she died in the Parliament. Let's arrest her, give her a 3 to 5 year sentence. Like, I don't know. Like, how does that work? True, true. Don't you die here, we'll arrest you. Like, if you have a Widowmaker, like, you know, I don't know. True. All right, we've got probably true. And the answer is technically it's true. Nice one, Michelle. That is, like, still, like, what are the repercussions? Like, and also, too, let me see. Oh, I think I'm gonna die today. I better not go to the Parliament. Like, like, how does that, like, I don't know. That's so funny. It's a strange one for sure. All right, let's see. Here's another funny one. I like all these funny, weird ones. True or false, in Maine, it is illegal to park in front of a Dunkin' Donuts. We got true, true. Honestly, I don't even like Dunkin' Donuts. Like their donuts. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't like their donuts. True, false. I like either Sweetwater donuts, or, which, Brittany, I had a Sweetwater donut a couple weeks ago, a week ago, and then, Krispy Kreme has got to be like my second. True, true. Yeah, I was not a big donut eater before I went to Sweetwater's. Sweetwater donuts are amazing. Nancy's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm with you. Yeah, ain't that the truth? But I don't know how Maine is, period, so I've never been there. The answer is true. In South Berwick, it's a traffic safety rule. All right, Ivan, this one's for you. You better get this one right. True or false? In Canada, it is illegal to pay for goods entirely with coins. We got false. Not a fan of Krispy Kreme. Tim Hortons, they've got donuts, don't they? I feel like I've had Tim Hortons donuts. I know they got bagels. False, false, false. No idea unless it's all in pennies, which we no longer have. I just heard, and I don't know, someone was saying that United States is no longer doing pennies, and that Canada has no longer done pennies. How long has that been, Ivan? Tim Hortons donuts are awful. Okay. I feel like I've only had their muffin, or like a blueberry muffin. Yeah, a blueberry muffin. So does that mean it's true, like the US is now getting rid of their pennies? I know eventually they want to get rid of all coins, but um they've been trying that for years. 15 years you guys haven't had any pennies? Hmm, okay. Yep, Ray, I can't help you on that, but maybe somebody in the chat can? Maybe Ivan? Well, no, probably not Ivan, because he's a resident. I mean, he's a citizen. Something like that. I don't, yeah, it's citizen. No more pennies are going to be made. Okay. So I did hear right. I'm taking your word. Really? Oh, half raw donuts? I feel like that wouldn't be even safety, like healthy, like it would spoil. I don't know. Nickels are next. I know there's got to be videos out there because I know a lot of people travel with like cats. They go into Canada. So, all right. So, anyways, back to, I don't know, even, let's see. So, true or false, in Canada, it is illegal to pay for goods entirely in coins. And the answer is true. There are limits on coin payments by law. I did not. I tell you what, I remember when I was really poor, really broke, there was many times I paid for groceries with quarters, nickels, and dimes. When I was first starting out, a lot of groceries were bought with quarters, nickels, and dimes. Oh. I remember as a teenager when I had to pay for my own food. I was picking up pop bottles and pop cans on the side of the road to, yeah, until I got my next paycheck. All right, next one. Let's see. Here's another funny one. We'll do this one. This one's funny. Like, I don't know who even comes up with some of these. True or false? I cut the T off again. True or false? In Rhode Island, it is illegal to sell toothpaste and toothbrush to the same customer on Sunday. Like, you can have toothpaste, but you cannot have the toothbrush. Shame on you. We got false, false, true. It's so funny. Like, why? Like, don't you want people to brush their teeth? Let me dodge them. False, false. Ah, yeah, I don't know. Whoever came up with this, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. We got true. And the answer is true. It's an old blue law. I'm not quite for sure what the blue law meant, but I don't know. I still don't understand it. I agree, Nancy. Like, what? Like, it's hygiene. Hello. True or false? In Iceland, it is illegal to own a pet snake, lizard, or turtle. We got true, 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 true. And the answer is true. Due to concerns about salmonella and climate issues. Oh. Pink snakes, all right. True or false, bananas grow upside down? True. True, false. True, true. False. Look like gummies? True. Yes, it's true. I've seen them. It looks crazy. True. True. They grow towards the sun, curving upward. Oh, 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 oh. Nope. Oh. Alright, I'm probably gonna slaughter this, but we'll go here. True or false, a group of pandas is called chaos? We got true, we got false, Faults? Faults? I don't know, Ivan says. And the answer is false. They usually are solitary and don't have an official group name. Yeah, because normally you only see one or two in zoos or whatever. So, alright. True or false? You can get sunburned through a car window. True? 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 And the answer is true. UVA rays can penetrate glass. True? I know my arms get dark in the summer. True or false? Humans can distinguish more than 1,000,000,000,000 different smells. False, false. I guess that would depend on certain people. False. I'll tell you what, I can smell mechanical stuff, that's for sure. Oh. False. False. Oh, you're all unanimous. False. False. I think everyone answered. True. Our noses are way more powerful than we thought. I tell you, I don't know if I could smell 1,000,000,000,000 different smells, but when it comes to like antifreeze, transmission fluid, or gas, oh my gosh, yeah, especially gas. I can smell that. It's crazy. Like I said, not trillion, but hey. My sniffer works. True or false? Pigeons can recognize themselves in the mirror. I know, right? I don't know. That's crazy. That seems a little high for me, but true, 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 true. And I can smell food. Lots of different foods. Oh my goodness. Mm. Oh my goodness, it is 9:30 already. Holy crap. Where'd 8 o'clock go? Wow. That flew. Oh, Ivan. Oh, Ivan. True. And here's my question about this trivia. Like, it says pigeons can recognize themselves in the mirror. Like, how do you know that they're actually recognizing them versus thinking it's like a mate or another pigeon? Like, I don't know. I know. I have weird thoughts. I know. Just a small window into this crazy side of the brain. God help me. Oh. And the answer is true. They pass the mirror self-recognition recognition test. I'm about to take well, thanks for joining us. I know I'm about done myself because my bed is calling me. I have to clean it off. I folded all my laundry and I haven't put it away. Oops. So, you're about to take care of a pigeon. Oh, you're taking care of Rick and Jolanda's pigeon for 3 weeks? Oof. Oof. Oh yeah, the one that was on the live stream. That's right. Be wrong. But anyways. Oh, and 2 cats? Ooh boy. Ooh. All right. What? Oh, okay. Let's do a couple more and then I think I am done. Michelle, are you still in Oregon? No. True or false? Norway, people often avoid small talk with strangers. We got true. We got true. We got false. We got true. We got true. I'm gonna put my feet up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I think everyone answered. Norwegians value personal space and quiet. In other words, they're introverts. Me too. You know, I can go both ways. I'm very social, but I also too like my quiet, small van life space. Like, it's crazy, but but if I'm out and about, I can if I'm out and about, I'm good with talking with anybody. But like, and there's sometimes that I like to just be excluded from everything. It's like I like to go out into the city and enjoy the city life, but then I want to go retreat to my little van and be by myself. Party pooper? Who are you calling that? Norwegians or me? Ivan? True or false? In Egypt, giving a thumbs up is always a positive gesture. False. 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 Okay, Ivan. You better not. Let's see. I think everyone answered that. I think we've lost Troy. I think he probably fell asleep. The one that wants to stay up until midnight probably clunked out already. False. In some parts of the Middle East, it can be offensive. Oh boy. Oh boy. I heard that about the peace sign too. I can't remember where, but the peace sign can be offensive too. I feel like a long time ago, some president got in trouble for doing the peace sign. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. True or false? In the Philippines, pointing with your lips is a common way to indicate directions? Like how does that work? Over there? Over there? I don't know. That makes no sense. We got true. Nixon? Nixon is the one that got in trouble for the peace sign? Look at you, Ivan, knowing U.S. history. False. True. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Ivan. Like, I don't know. Like, that way? I don't know. Oh, that's crazy. And the answer is true. Lip pointing is widely used. Like, what? The Philippines. Ha! Like, I don't know anybody from the Philippines, so I can't go ask them. I don't know. Alright. Let me put up my little curtain here. Now that it's getting dark out. Alright. Oh, I did it again. Hang on a second. True or false? In Kenya, it is common for strangers to maintain prolonged eye contact as a sign of respect. I do that with everybody. If you're talking to me, I'm looking at your eyes. False. Unless I'm preoccupied trying to do something else. True? true? Brittany, what time does Troy have to go to work tomorrow? Because you guys got... Ivan, really? False? If somebody's making eye contact, that's flirting? Same here. If you can't look me in the eye. Yeah. I'm very much an eye watcher, so if you're talking to me, I'm watching your eyes. I don't know about the flirting thing, Ivan. But then again, I guess guys would probably interpret that as flirting. Huh. Now you're making me think, Ivan. Ooh. Oh, okay, he has to go to work at 11-ish? Oof. That's gonna be a rough day. But y'all young. Y'all can handle it. Alright. The answer is false. Too much eye contact can be seen as aggressive. Holy crap. Well, I guess I am not going to Kenya. Because I would be in lots of trouble. Yeah, I could be in lots of trouble. Because eye contact is... Huh. No, just eye contact. It was prolonged eye contact. Interesting. All right, we'll do one more. A long time for me since I was in a bar. Okay. True or false? In South Korea, it's polite to pour your own drink at the dinner time. Oh, Troy's back. Look at that. We thought you fell asleep, or I thought you fell asleep, Troy. False, 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 false. Let's see. We got false. So, true or false in South... Oh! Wrong Troy, Brittany. Your Troy better be driving. Anyways, true or false in South Korea, it's polite to pour your own drink at the dinner. And the answer is false. Someone else should pour your drink and vice versa. Like, that's interesting. Oh my goodness, it's 9:41. Do we keep going until 10 or do we call it a night? We've crossed off, I think we were at 18 pages. We are now at 15 pages for trivia, guys. We have been hammering these questions. Game over. Yeah, I'm with you, Nancy. I think we're good. I think we're gonna call it a night. I appreciate everyone being here. And I thank you all for watching my videos that are coming out on Saturday. That way you get blamed for a... What, Ivan? What is that, Ivan? You get blamed for the... Oh, somebody pouring your drink. Oh, I'm slow, Ivan. But, yes, but nobody forced you to drink it, Ivan. Oh. But anyways, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching my live streams, participating, coming and making these emojis go across the screens and having some fun. Brittany and Troy, safe travels back to your house. Make sure you text your mama when you get back to the house. Don't fall asleep until you text me and tell me you're home. And Ray, I hope that you get everything done before your brother comes. And have a good week. And thanks, Ivan, for coming along. And thank you, Nancy, for being here. And everybody have a good weekend. If you're lurking in the back, thank you for watching. Even though you're not participating, I still appreciate you being here. And we'll see you Thursday at 8 p.m. So safe travels. Good night.